Am I the Arsehole is a subreddit where people ask if they're the arsehole on something, and today I'm going to be reading off 5 posts from this. So, join me as I read these. Get a snack, and off we go. Am I the arsehole for wanting to sleep with my boyfriend? For quick context, I, 22F, have been dating my boyfriend, 23M, for about 3 years now. A few weeks ago, we moved in together. We both work, pay our own bills, and neither of us rely on family members for financial support. The other day, my mum and stepfather came to visit us since they were in the area and wanted to check out our new house. Since it was a good few hours away from where they live, and they arrived in the evening, my boyfriend and I were more than willing to let them spend the night in an empty guest room. As everyone was settling in for the evening, my mum was confused as to why my boyfriend wouldn't be sleeping on the couch. I was also confused and said that we would sleep together in the master bedroom. My mum was very old-fashioned and didn't approve of any type of intimacy before marriage. She was also against the idea of me and my boyfriend moving in together, but she held her tongue during the duration of the visit so far. We got into an argument and it boiled down to my mum demanding that my boyfriend either sleep on the couch or on the floor in our bedroom. I said that it was ridiculous and it wasn't like we were going to be doing anything inappropriate within the vicinity of my parents. She still said that she was my mother and I should do what she was asked of me. At that point, my stepfather stepped in and said that we should just listen to her and that I was making things difficult for everyone. In the end, nothing got resolved and my parents left. I assumed they got a hotel room for the night and decided to go back to their house the next morning. I got an angry text from my mum where she called me a sinful little girl and that she raised me to be better than that. She told an aunt of mine what happened and I later got a call from her where she said that my mum can be pushy and annoying. But I need to be the bigger person and apologise. My boyfriend is on my side and his parents and siblings are too. I'm posting here so I can get some outside opinion on things. Am I the arsehole? Am I the arsehole for not removing my doormat because it scares my neighbour's kid? My wife and I, both 32, have been living at our apartment for 4 years and are both huge horror fans. We had an Art the Clown doormat from Spirit Halloween for about 2 years now. It's not a Halloween decoration, it's just what we like. Last month, around the beginning of April, we had some neighbours move in across from us. They both have 2 kids, one is a baby and one is maybe 3 or 4 years old. The first time we met them was a couple of days after they moved in. We were all bringing in groceries, and I introduced myself, shook hands and all of that. The dad says, "Still Halloween, huh?" And I just laughed it off. Since then, we've come home 4 times to them flipping our doormat, and we know it's them because we have a Ring camera. We were fine letting them do it and just flipping it back until a couple of days ago when we caught them doing it in person. We asked what the issue was, and apparently their son is super afraid of it. Even though the kid was right there and was acting completely fine. Not crying, not anything. The only one that seemed agitated was the mum, who swore at us and rolled her eyes and was genuinely unpleasant. Haven't interacted with her much before or since. My wife waited until they were inside and flipped it back over. I stayed out with the dad and talked it over and he seemed fine. He said he understood it was our space and he'd talk it over with his wife and that his son was old enough to understand it couldn't hurt him. This morning we walked out and saw our doormat wasn't even flipped over. It was thrown outside the stairwell. We live on the 4th floor, so it was a very deliberate thing. My wife wants to report it to management, but I'm just about tired of this. I kinda want to throw it away, but I also want to keep it. I don't know. I'm just confused, y'all. Am I the arsehole? Am I the arsehole for asking my brother to buy his own food? I, 40, have been living alone in our family home since everyone else moved away. Because of that, I've been responsible for all the expenses, including groceries. Recently, my younger brother, 34, moved back in after breaking up with his girlfriend. We generally get along fine, and most of the time he's not even home because he's out partying or staying with friends. But when he is here, he eats all the food. He don't contribute to anything. No utilities, no groceries, even though we had a long conversation about this before he moved back. I finally reached my limit and told him that when he's here, he needs to buy his own food and that he's not allowed to eat the groceries I pay for. And to be honest, if this was not the family home, I'd probably ask him to move. For context, I come from a Latino family, where there's often an expectation that siblings will take care of each other no matter what.
Some relatives think it's my responsibility to provide for him just because he's going through a tough time, but the reality is, we're both adults, and everyone should be responsible for their own needs. Am I the asshole? Am I the asshole for not getting my future mother-in-law anything for Mother's Day after how she's treated me? I, 17F, have a 2-year-old. I've been with my fiancé for about 3 years now. When I got pregnant, his mother tried making sure that he wouldn't be involved, until she realised she couldn't do that. She refused to come to my baby shower or get her grandchild anything, and swore up and down I ruined his life. After my son was born, she was always criticising me on my parenting. We had finally come to terms and were somewhat civil, but she still continues our comments. I was living with her for a short while, and then she kicked me out after a small disagreement we had. She wanted me to work, but didn't want to help me with childcare. But also, didn't want him in daycare. It made zero sense. I live with my parents now again, and they are super supportive. She's been avoiding my fiancé and I didn't buy her anything for Mother's Day, and neither did he. We just felt like, why put in the effort, she's just going to hate me anyway. Well, when she found out we weren't even seeing her today, she called my fiancé crying, saying how he was choosing me over her, and she couldn't believe how I got her nothing after letting me live with her. We got into a huge argument, and she said the entitlement was loud and clear. Am I the arsehole? Am I the arsehole for not doing the chores? My husband and I have 2 kids, 6 and 1. I have a part-time job and he works full-time. I was having a really, really bad day a few days ago. 6-year-old was sick and 1-year-old was being really difficult. Meanwhile, my mother-in-law decided to visit and she wasn't even helping with the kids. I didn't have time to do anything. The house was a mess and we had no dinner. So about half an hour before my husband arrived, I asked my mother-in-law to please do something and take care of the kids while I took a shower and put on some makeup. She was annoyed and said I could use this time to cook something for my husband or clean the house. Well, my husband doesn't care about a clean house. He says he prefers to see me clean and happy rather than see a clean house. And we can always order food and clean together later. My mother-in-law still thinks I'm an arsehole, and her poor son has to clean when he comes home tired. In my opinion, originally I was thinking, based on the title, yeah, but after reading this, I don't think you're the arsehole. If your mother-in-law is at your house and your house is a mess, you're having a really bad day, and you've got no dinner, she should help. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading of Am I the Arsehole? Credits to all these people. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe if you want to. And I'll see you in the next one. Also, tell me in the comments what you'd like to see next. Goodbye.